Boko Haram war. They were when we start changing fire. Later
the ceasefire.
They started sending mortar. They started sending mortar. Look at boys, my here. Small sergeant, corporal, all on lance corporal, private, Jim. The bullet came. It moved. It wounded some of my soldiers, but I was very lucky. But the second time again, it was a Jimoh.
Aki gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ní Valiant Olola Akoko náà ní ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Hello, welcome to Valiant Olola Akoko. It's a pleasure having you again on our program this hour. Just as you know, Olola Akoko is a program set up to promote culture, individual dignities that have played one role or the other here in Akoko. And today, since we know most of the challenges majorly we are facing in our country, particularly in Southwest and in Akoko area, is issue of challenge of security. So today, we are bringing in an expert in security issues, a retired soldier who has served the country meritoriously. So we'll be having him on our program today. So if you are joining us for the first time, please subscribe, share, and like Valiant Olola Akoko TV on your YouTube channel. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok. Please do take pain to subscribe to our channel. So today, as I've said, we are bringing in a retired soldier who has served wonderfully, and today we want to share his experience so that we can take one or two things as security tips from his wealth of knowledge. So I welcome him to our program this
Thank you.
We want to especially welcome you to this program. This is Valiant Olola Akoko. We are television online that showcase Akoko people from different shades. So we welcome you to our program. Can we please meet you? Tell us your name.
Thank you very much. My name is Staff Sargent Akomolafe. I'm from Irun. My mother is from delicacy in the same Akoko area. So I want to thank you for the anchor of this program for meeting such people like us, seeking our advice and what we can contribute to the development of Akoko, Ondo State, and in extension, Nigeria.
Thank you very much, sir. We want to know your growing up. Since you are an Akoko man, where were you born?
Where I was born?
Yes.
If we had to say where I was born at Ipesi, brought up in Ipesi, Akoko.
Okay, that's interesting.
But my father, they are from but I'm an Akoko man, from a Nigerian man also.
Thank you very much. Let's see your schooling. You said you grew up in Ipesi.
Yeah, I started my primary school at St. Ursula's Primary School in Irun Ipesi.
Okay.
Thereafter, I came into Ikare. I attended Ondo School, like St. Paul's Secondary Modern School, which I see that the name given to that modern school, so even the adjective modern school then was even higher than the secondary school we are having today, because that time there was a lot of learning, to learn vigorously. So thereafter, I left. When I left, I went back. I was with my brother at Lokoja. I did part-time, getting my general certificate education.
Yes, that's O level.
O level. Thereafter, I joined the army in 1984.
Yes, before joining the army, sir.
Yeah.
While you were growing up, you still remember some of your friends or schoolmates that you grew together? Because probably they might still be alive watching these clips now. I want you to mention some of them.
Well, If I may, while I was at primary school, I can't say precisely, but I see some of them are still alive, like one Mr. Dicky, one Mr. Sunday, Omotoba. We're coming to a career here. I remember I school with people like Bashiru. That because 1975. I entered into secondary modern school here, where modern 1, modern 2, and so, but most of them I can't remember their name most again. But with that year, maybe most of them might know the time they started school. But I remember my headmaster was Mr. Kutelu then. White vice this thing, principal then, Mr. Jimoh, as that St. Paul CC, because it's one of the highest modern school and popular modern school at that time.
In Akoko.
In Akoko.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, your sojourn in Lokoja. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, when I got to Lokoja, after my brother took me to that Lokoja, I was doing, then because my brother was a businessman, so I was doing business with him. From there, I left. Not on a smooth move, on smooth movement, let's say per se. But as a child growing up, you need to quickly make up your mind and know what you want to do in life. From there, I went around, I went to Ibadan. When I got to Ibadan, I learned they were joining the army somewhere. It was Navy that I wanted to go to then. So when I got to that place, I met one, because I didn't know the rank then, I met one smart warrant officer. He told me, yeah, my boy, why are you people coming here to come and join the army? Navy. Navy is closed. These are the people joining the army. Join them. And so that was why I joined them. They wrote our name. They did everything. Come today, tomorrow come. They started telling us till eventually they took us through the train to Zaria.
When was that? Can you tell us the precise year?
That is 83. That was February 1983. We started training February 2, 1983, of which we finished our 6-month training around November that 83, and we were moved to Lagos, where I started working with Nigerian Army Bank first at Abati Barracks.
Before we go to that, sir, can you tell us a bit about your experience in training in Zaria?
No, the training of the army, you know, as the world is slowly, things are changing. But then, the army training is so tedious. You go from drill, you go to weapon training. From weapon training, you go to physical training. All these things are combined together. Sometimes in a day, sir, your 24 hours, just like there is no rest. So it was a nice experience being in a training depot.
Your first day in training, can you share your experience with us? Your first day.
My first day
getting to Zaria depot. What was your first day?
When we got to Zaria, actually, we saw some of the recruits, like those who have been on training before, how they were jumping up and down. We started looking, can we do this work? So, but it was a blissful experience.
Thank you very much. Now, after completion of your 6-month training,
yeah,
you were moved or transferred to Lagos.
Yes.
Now, let's hear from you. Your first experience as a soldier in Lagos. Which of the corps were you placed?
Yeah, I was posted to Nigerian Army Bank Corps, Lagos.
Okay.
So when we got there, as usual, you know, as a young man then, everything was going on smoothly with the same experience. You know, army work, there is no laxity. You must do your work as it's supposed to be. So those people we met, those times our seniors, they took us, do your work. It was a nice experience actually.
Now your first experience as a soldier with outsiders, how does it look like?
You know, you comparing outsiders' experience with army work. You know, when you meet outsider, or you are talking of Nigerian people who per se your brothers around you, army.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, it's almost people see you as a maybe this man is a soldier. Can we get close to him? He might behave like this. It might be almost some people see you as if you are untouchable. But then we were trained both to realize that there is military law and civilian law, that we should not go against this thing. But you know, the society we are living, sometimes people, individual differences almost come up in anything.
Yeah.
The way you are trained from your family is quite different from the way other people are trained from family. What you can accept in your family, some family, and that kind characteristic is being taken out.
Manifest.
It's manifest when you are mixing with social group. Yeah.
That's good. Now, let me ask you this. Your first day in army uniform, kitted.
Yes.
How does the experience look like?
You see, wearing army uniform is
Yeah,
a
for
pride.
the first time, maybe.
Wearing army uniform is a pride. You feel high, you feel happy. You say, yes, I have arrived. And that was why I looked at it that time, because when we went to Zaria, you see your mates, many are around looking for the job. They will not give them. But sometimes when some people will look at us today, say during our time, it was easy to join the army. I told them there has never been a time to wear army khaki is easy. We met people from Lagos, from Ondo State, from Ogun State, from Kaduna, all over. So they pursued them out of the barracks because when they did not recruit them, some of them will be roaming around the place. So, but you that have that opportunity to wear that, you feel great. I feel great.
Thank God. Your recruitment then, was there any influence, or it was your posture that guarantee your being recruited?
Then there was no maybe godfatherism as such as what normally happens today. But you could remember that before now, if not because the issue of things are changing, many people, especially in our area here, they didn't want to join army. At that time, some were afraid, but some wished, but some were afraid. And because of the hardship, all this thing now, so just like people, the work is an experience you have to
go through. Okay. Now, you were in Lagos. How many years did you spend in Lagos? In that barracks?
I spent 10 years in Lagos. I spent 10 years in Lagos before I was posted out of Lagos to other
formations.
Formation.
Okay. Now, let's see your experience in Lagos. Can you share a little with us one of the wonderful experience you had while in Lagos?
Huh?
You know that 83.
Yes.
When you joined the army, it was military rule then.
Yeah.
What were the opinion of the people, and how do you feel the fact that there were military government during the time you were working?
That time we joined the army, that 83 actually struck immediately we joined the army, there was a coup.
Yeah.
Of Buhari and
yes.
coup. And then the civilians, they were so happy, welcomed the soldiers, everybody. There was jubilation in Lagos then, everywhere. Sorry, madam. There was a jubilation.
Yes.
There was, the army has arrived, all those things. Wherever you step your leg into that Lagos that time, you will be highly welcome. You will be highly regarded. You will be, people can share everything for you. So it was a nice experience, but there are other things. The issue of other social vices were still going on there, because this one is inevitable. So it was a nice experience in Lagos, because during that time, army was they were giving enough respect. Anywhere you go, soldier. But thank God for.
Now, you were in the army when the coup take place.
Yeah.
What was your position on the day of the coup? Were you informed earlier?
The issue of coup, like me, I'm a junior rank.
Yeah.
It's not possible for junior ranks to know such thing. But later, after the other coups later, some junior rank were involved. But during that time, we not know junior rank was involved.
Okay.
And none of them were. Our experience, you can be detailed to go and we were detailed.
That's what I'm saying.
We were detailed to go and do duty
Yeah.
to go and cover this place, to go and cover this place. That's so all those things now, it's part of your job.
Usual job.
It's your usual job.
Yes. Having going to different details, can you share with us a particular where you were detailed to go and take charge that you had a very experience that you cannot easily forget in one of your details as army officer?
Well, there are many places of which all those things that I don't think it's important to say. Maybe somebody challenge you challenge somebody because it's an experience too. Maybe you challenge people based on what was happening at that
around that time.
So those are experiences are many, but there's no need. I don't think
discussing them one by one. It's all right. Now let's see. Having spent 10 years in Lagos, where were you moved to?
From Lagos, I was moved to Jos.
Jos.
Yes, Plateau State.
Jos Plateau. Is it which of the barracks in Jos? Is it Rukuba or?
It's Rukuba.
Oh, Rukuba.
Yes.
Okay, Rukuba barracks. Now let's see. Were you still in the same corps or you been moved from that bank corps back?
I was in the same course but under garrison this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
deep garrison.
Okay. Now, what were the major function of this garrison in Rukuba?
The major function of garrison is a corps of corps. It's a leader of other. We have different corps in Nigeria, but there are three major fighting corps that we have, which is infantry battalion, armored, and artillery. But then there are supporting
units.
Yes, but all these people, they are still playing the same function as a soldier, but they always see now they perform different duty. They're just like saying they are performing dual function.
Yeah.
They're performing dual function. Maybe you are a bandsman, you can still equally carry your rifle.
Yeah.
You are a signaler. Yeah. You can still go to war. You still carry your rifle. You are an engineer. Engineer can lay mines. They can still carry rifle. But when you are an infantryman, you are a fighter. You understand?
Yeah. Now let me ask you, the very day you handle your rifle.
Yeah.
The very day you handle your rifle.
Yes.
After training, what comes to your mind?
You see, as a young soldier, you always feel that yes, let there be battle, let there be something that
to test your capacity.
To share with people, you'll be happy. Young youth exuberant. It's always there when you handle on your rifle that when they say move, you are ready to go to anywhere. You don't think of saying maybe so you'll be highly elated. That is the only thing. When we are giving rifle, we are very happy.
That this is a pencil has been given to you to write.
Yes.
That's interesting. Now, staying in Rukuba in Jos.
Yes.
Is there any experience you can share with us? Maybe any of your details? I mean, moving outside the barrack, Jos for some time has been a battleground somewhere. Even not until this moment, but there has been such a thing. Can you share any of your operations?
You see, one thing some maybe civilian I don't know is that wherever you find yourself, maybe at the checking point or at the road as we are wearing a uniform, you are a target. And you are vulnerable to security, you are a vulnerable person, because people see you as a target.
Yes.
But most of the time when you see soldiers on checkpoint, you think maybe they are just there collecting money all those things. No, 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 no. They are target because so people, there are criminal person who wish to exterminate
Take off
them, to
such
treat their hand from that thing. So wherever you are, it's an experience. Maybe you mix with, you know, in social group there are different type of things. So you will see people, some love you, some hate you. So in that Jos too, there is great experience. Jos is a very calm place. Then by that time I served in the 90s. That's why they call Jos a home of peace and tourism, which later
turned to
battleground now. Then you can go from any place, go to anywhere, discuss with people, stay. So the experience in Jos with the codes is a very nice something that I've experienced.
Okay, thank you. How many years did you spend in Jos?
I spent like 10 years too.
10 years, another 10 years.
Yes.
And from Jos,
I was moved to
Enugu. That's east.
Yes, 82 div composite pattern, 82 composite div.
82 composite div.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Now, let's share your experience with us from Jos. I mean, Enugu. Being an eastern part of the Nigeria. Yeah. Are they tolerant? What was your experience?
You see, that is, thank you for asking this such question, of which I would like to, my people here. You know, they say traveling is a part of experience.
Yes.
Because most of us don't live this our area, we tend to believe that those people at the area, they are so like this. And those assumptions that most people do to assume. This Eastern and they are too friendly. I always tell people that culturally, with Yoruba or geographically, we are related. Because when you look at how we as a Yoruba now, we perform our culture, and you look at Igbo, how they perform culture, we still have the same geographical, this thing, our kindred, all these things. That is the way, but the experience, what I understand is that an Igbo man is very lively. They are very lively, both man and woman, they are very lively. But that see different, this person like this person, Yoruba like this, Igbo like this. So when you travel all those things, it's a big experience. They are friendly. They are not as maybe some people look at them.
That's the one.
Yes.
Okay. Now in Enugu, you are still in the same corps.
Yeah.
Now the atmosphere there. Enugu being a cold city, you know, it has been a known city for a long time. Share your experience with us as a military man in Enugu.
As a military man,
you were in the barracks.
I was in the barracks.
Yes.
I still perform my duty as a military man. You can be. I was taken to many places around Enugu to do it for duty.
Yes.
I did duty, the election duty, all those things I perform in Enugu. So as a coal city, you know those days they call them coal city when they were those digging gold.
Yes, mining
coal there. Yes. But today all those business stopped, but the track is still there.
Yes. You said Igbo people are very friendly.
Yes.
Yes. What informed that opinion? That Igbo people generally they are friendly. Have you experienced they being friend to you?
Of course.
Even as a military man.
Even as a military man.
Now let's hear that.
See, even as a military man, wherever you go at that time, all you see now not presently now, you know, there are bad people, there are good people.
Yeah.
And out of those good people, there are still people say, don't touch this man, he's a government official. But there are boys who say anything can happen. So it's all over the world. Even though in Canada, you can see somebody who can dare say, what will the soldier do? It's in everywhere. So they are friendly. In the sense, you go to Pia Palo, nobody say, where are you? So you understand. And the fact is that you sit down with Pia Palo, you do everything together. If you don't understand their language, not because they will start speaking their language, they will change to the language yourself understand.
That you can understand.
You'll be discussing together.
That shows they are being friendly.
They are friendly.
That's interesting. Now, after your Enugu experience, where next? What's your duty post?
No, after Enugu, I went out of the country to
Yes.
other places.
Yes.
I was there.
Let's hear your which of the countries? Or were you at the Ecomonk? Were you part of the Ecomonk soldier?
I was once, but that time I wanted to go. I was part of UNAMID.
Okay.
United Nations.
UNIMO.
United Nations.
Mission.
This thing, United Nations. It was this
Joint force.
joint force. The United Nations African Mission in Darfur.
Okay, Darfur. Okay, Sudan.
Darfur, that is Sudan.
Yeah.
I was there.
Is that your first international experience as a soldier?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see Darfur. By the time you got there, what were your experiences in Darfur? Or the very day you were detailed to go outside Nigeria as a military man, what comes right into your mind?
Immediately I was detailed to go. It's, when you are a soldier, you
Always
get
prepare.
in mind, or you always prepare. You always bear the mark of your mind that you can be taken to anywhere, because that's your first assignment. When I was given the opportunity, I was happy. I was, yes, let me go and still do my best. Because we as a soldier, if you never perform on such operation, you think that maybe you have not done anything, but not knowing that even though you are at home, you are still under risk. You understand?
Yeah.
So getting to Sudan, it was a nice experience too. You meet all these other people you don't think you will meet them before. See, interact with them with the armed forces. You meet all foreign, like Chinese, Egypt, all the other countries' missions. We met there together. We chat, we start, we share our experiences together. So it's a very lovely thing.
I think during Darfur, was it an intervention force or they were just there to keep peace?
It's a
peacekeeping mission.
Yes.
Now, before you say peacekeeping, there might be a sort of war in the country.
Yes.
When you got there, were you warmly received? I mean, your team, not even you as a person, Nigerian team.
We were received now. When you go for peacekeeping can turn to peace enforcement. That is one thing you do. It can turn to peace enforcement. You can be killed. Most of those are missions some were killed in Sudan. Because these people can just start to attack unnecessarily. Because when we got there, there was a time the Abacha, that was the head of state of Sudan, said he doesn't want to see any peacekeeper or maybe all these NGOs. He started causing problems. There was a time we were attacked, so peacekeeping is
risky.
It's risky also. Because sometimes you want to go and keep peace with some people.
And they are not ready for peace.
Maybe sometimes you say these people, you will not even, don't fight.
You are there to settle dispute. And one will want to attack
you or the other.
That what's your concern about
what
this?
About before you know, you can lose your life.
You said you were once attacked.
Yes.
In Sudan.
Yes,
in Darfur.
Yes, our team were attacked, but it was a minor something.
Minor experience. All right, thank you very much, Staff Sergeant. We are really happy sharing your experience with us.
Okay.
Our listener, once again, this is Valiant Olola Akoko. If you are here to subscribe, please do like, share, as we continue our discussion with our retired Staff Sergeant. Thank you very much. Now, in Darfur, how many years or months did you spend in Darfur?
I spent 6 months.
6 months.
Another rotation will come.
Came and you came back to Nigeria.
After
that Darfur experience, were you taken for another peacekeep somewhere, either in Africa or outside?
In Nigeria now.
Okay.
So I started performing my normal duty, but later again, we cannot say the issue of this Boko Haram now. Most of us participated. It's a big,
at the initial stage, when the Boko Haram issue started, where were you by the time you returned from Darfur?
Yeah, I think at that time, the issue of the 2009 now, there have been rumors of this Boko Haram starting.
Yes.
When we came,
Were you still at Enugu at that time?
Yes.
Okay. It was from Enugu that you were detailed to go to Darfur.
Yeah.
And you returned back to Enugu.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Let's hear your when the issue of Boko Haram was about coming up.
When it was about coming up, there was a rumor that I was attacked in Bauchi, all these things. We started hearing it, but later, the issue of Boko Haram is, it has been with us now. It's getting to maybe 20-something years, or 15 or 6 or so now.
Yeah.
It's almost getting to 2 decades. So it was a great experience. So most of we are still on it. So then when I was drafted into that place, but thank God.
Yeah, when your first experience with the issue of Boko Haram, where were you detained? Was it still in Enugu or you were moved to Maiduguri area?
Yes.
You were moving?
I was moving to Maiduguri 2015. 2015 July, 119 Task Force Battalion. So we were detailed to Baga.
Baga.
That is Lake Chad.
Yes, Lake Chad, very close to Lake Chad.
Lake Chad. So we were there, but it was a great thing, sir.
So you really faced what we call battle.
We faced
during
battle.
the period.
We faced battle. We faced serious battle. From Mongunu, we moved them to Baga. From Baga, the entire inside access. We pinned them at Baga for almost a year before we started advance to Kangarua. There was a village, the international market was there, just not far from Niger. So we chased them to all those areas. We started to pin down, we still continue to war with them. Boko Haram issue is a very
complex issue.
issue. I don't know.
It's not a conventional
issue. It's not a conventional war.
So
it's a guerrilla war.
Yes, you face the militia. They come up, they go.
Come up in groups. They can be.
And they can disguise.
They can disguise. There's somebody you don't even know. So they can be in there, they destroy people. So it's not a war you can say. Maybe you know sometimes people are blaming the armed forces, but
that they are not active, they are not this and that.
But they don't know that the more war need planning. You need planning for a battle before you succeed. Not that the army are not doing it.
Now, is it true that there are saboteurs in the Nigerian Army?
That one cannot be divorced because from the issue on ground. You can't divorce that issue for what is on the ground because it's a complex something. And the bottom line of this battle is sometimes they put it on religion. And you know, and secondly, the economic hardship of the country is encouraging the crisis. But then if you say there is saboteurs, I believe there are more. In any this thing, even though during the Civil War, there are saboteurs among the people who are fighting. So there are saboteurs among the armed forces. You can find them. Is that one cannot be denied. But
now, let me ask you a very fundamental question.
All right.
Of a normal military man. Your first rifle. When you send your first rifle message, were you able to see the victim?
When maybe you fire somebody.
Yes, and the person is down.
There are situations you can see the person down, but it's not every situation you see the person. You see, maybe if you are talking of fighting, maybe this terrorist, they might be coming in number.
So you are not directly aiming a specific person at that point.
If you even know aiming the person, you wouldn't know the person again. Are you going to dare to why the fighting is going on? Sorry. where the fighting is going on. You can't just say you want to go and see person you are killing. You understand?
Yeah, you just send your rifle message and it delivers the message over there.
Message for you.
You move on.
You move on.
That's interesting.
Then you see people falling. That's the evidence that
your rifle has delivered the message.
Yes.
Yeah, in the battle, have you ever been shot? Have you ever experienced bullet?
No, I thank God for this question. I thank God for the period, for the time I served in the army, that I've never been shot. But the only day I would have been shot, that time we were inside the trench. So there were
in this Boko Haram war.
Yes, this Boko Haram war. They were, when we start exchanging fire. Later
the ceasefire.
They started sending mortar. They started sending mortar. Look at boys, my here. Small Sargent, corporal, all the lance corporal, private, Jim. The bullet came. It moved. It wounded some of my soldiers, but I was very lucky. But the second time again, it was a Jimoh flock. That thing removed the cover of my AK-47. When they fired that thing, I was aiming. Actually, there's a time you want to aim somebody. I saw that enemy was bringing the head out. I was telling my boss, because my boss who are under me then, I told them, pin down, go down. Don't raise your head up, because you must make sure your trench, you pin down where you hide your head. I said, come, don't. As I was doing that one, I was looking at that boy. Immediately I put my head down. Luckily the guy just send that thing. Bam! It removed the top cover of my destiny. That was where I get one small injury here now. It's almost here. So one boy was telling me, what is happening? I didn't even talk. I said, don't worry, pin down. And most of my boys will be praying, hey God, so we remove this thing. This thing, when you see the whole sky blow up, mortar, RPG, different congo, that when you fire to this stick, it will cut it. So you'll be hearing different sound of gun. So I was very lucky. I thank God. Thank God. And that was the only thing. And the first time we were going on a patrol, we were advancing. That time we were advancing. Before we enter where we do, where we pin down, where we shut down. There was a road, there was a place we go to. This thing, we cannot pass that thing. Iron was here. We now call engineer to come and blast that thing. You know, so there are many of us, everybody come down from the vehicle we are moving with. Everybody came down. Everybody was, hey, oh boy, give me that guy, let me strap, give me water, this and that. Now the engineer people were doing that thing. I was standing like this. Just, I don't even know that they blasted that iron. The next thing I heard, boom! I just raised up my leg like this. One fragment just enter
into the
front
leg
of me. Yet, it missed my leg.
Wow.
That thing enter ground. They pour water. So that is, I just thank God. I thank God for my life. I thank God.
Let's digress a bit.
All right.
We know God is always at work.
Of course.
But the very day you are going to army, as a Yoruba man,
yes,
were there not some things you try to put across so that can safeguard you? So you have something.
You see, when you see some people, I was very young then. When I joined the army, I was around 20. So, but you see, sometimes before you join this army, it take mind of human being. I never knew anything. I never knew how to go to native doctor. I never knew how to go to maybe pastor or say, let me kill myself. Spiritually.
Yes.
I never thought of that. And up to today, you are seeing me. I thank God for that one. Because God is dear.
God is faithful.
He's faithful.
Thank God.
He's faithful.
Thank God.
It was nowadays when I meet some people, they say I don't get paracetamol. I said, what do you mean by that? Battle is not like that. One thing is listen to the instruction of your commanders. Don't deviate for the instruction of your commanders. That's why when some boys they brought them to front with me, I say, well, you are welcome. This is where we call kangaroo. This is where they call battlefield. And you must comply with the action with your commander. Don't go this way. They say don't go. Don't go. You are a young soldier. Don't do all those things. That is my advice for you. You are welcome. That is what I normally did for them. Bullet, no anybody.
So does that mean that most of those soldiers that got killed in the battle, most of the time they don't follow their commander's instruction? Is that what you are trying to?
Not because they don't follow their. You know, one of our when we were going to.
Like the other time you said you were in the train, you asked them to pin down. And they decided to raise up their head.
Some will decide.
Let's go, as if it is.
So not that people will not die. When we were going, when we reached Maiduguri, I remember our GOC there, Adeosun. General Adeosun was the GOC 70. He said 20% of casualties are allowed in battle. So, say, gentlemen, believe in your AK. This is your AK-47. Use it against those enemies. He said that I believe that people will die, but then if you still play according to the rule, you will not die. Because sometimes most of the people that were killed were shot at the back. Because maybe you hear gbin now, instead of you sit down and observe and know how.
What the direction the thing comes from.
It's coming from. Some of them face back, they started running. So
and they might even run to the hand of the enemy.
So they play the rules. They play the rules. When it's time of maybe retreat comes, you can retreat. Not that those people did not. That's why they died. They obey the law. But remember, 20% casualty
is permitted.
It's permitted. No battle without death.
Casualty.
No, yes.
And could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
It could be even the commander.
Yes.
Now, were you able to enter into Sambisa during your time?
No, you see, when we talk of issue of Sambisa.
Yes, Sambisa forest.
You see, the notice you are hearing is more than the whole Southwest, maybe with the whole South, because of the landmass. And I want to tell you, I was around Timbuktu, around Lake Chad. We were in the Lake Chad. To tell you that what is happening in Lake Chad is even higher than that Sambisa you are hearing. So when people, because Sambisa has become a popular place, does not mean that the only war is only happening at Sambisa. I fought around Lake Chad. And then this Lake Chad fall around within Chad and Niger. As you see on that side, go to Cameroon. So Sambisa is just a name. But some soldier, maybe after you might have fought with that Lake Chad, they can see move you to Sambisa. It's still the same battle they are fighting in Sambisa, they are fighting in other side.
Definitely. So in other words, it means either in the Lake Chad basin or Sambisa, it's still the same,
thing.
Battle.
Yes.
Battlefield. Now, having fought in these battles, you were again detailed back home. Yeah. How many years did you spend in
the front? I was in front line for 3 years.
3 years. 3 consecutive
years.
And you were never shot. That is the grace of God.
The grace of God. No.
Bless God. And then after then, where were you moved to?
Before then, I was ending to the year of my completion of my service in the army. It was from that battlefield they withdrew me to go and
do your papers.
Do my paper and retire from the army. That's why I thank God. That's why you see me at home now.
Wow, to God be the glory.
Amen.
It's been a wonderful experience.
Thank you.
Now, officer, let's look at Akoko. Now you have retired home.
Yes.
When exactly were you retired?
I retired 2018, ended just like 2019.
2019. Okay, that's interesting. Ever since you retired, you know, in Nigerian Army, there is all this resettlement and this camp in Oshodi.
Yes.
Towards your retirement,
Yeah.
were you trained in some other how to relate with civilian and maybe other things, all these things that the retired officers are bound to go through?
Definitely, we are trained on entrepreneurship, we are trained on other things, on agric, on all those things, and how to relate with civilians.
Yes.
You know, in the military, this thing, ethics, when you get to civilian life, you have to leave that one. Because by the time you want to continue with, you know, say, maybe you will go you meet people in a company now, oh boy, don't bring that soldier will. All those things. Sometimes you will see some general they are moving, you wouldn't know that they have served the army before. So we are taught all those things. And again, most of us undergo agricultural training, entrepreneurship, and other fields like that. Before we left to Oshodi and come back finally
home to come and mingle with your people. That's interesting. Now, since you've been around since 2019, what have you been doing?
Well,
vis-a-vis your experience in Oshodi, resettlement camp.
Well, when I got home, I started to lay my hands on some businesses, but you know, the same man proposed, God disposed. Although the business I tried to venture into, all collapsed.
Since you are a military man now, you live a regimented life.
Yes.
And now coming to a porous something.
So since then I'm still on it.
Okay.
Security wise, I'm available.
Yes. Now let's discuss this issue of security. Now you are in Akoko. People like you are needed because of the security challenges we are facing now, here and there. And you be an expert in this thing. You've been to war battle, you know what it takes to restore peace.
Of course.
Now, what is your vision now for your people here in Akoko? You know, this program is Olola Akoko's program. Yes. What's your vision for Akoko?
You see, I will allow them not to relax, and they should share information. You know, information makes the world go round. And they should believe in themselves. If you believe in themselves that we can secure ourselves by so doing, when they need to form maybe local vigilantes, wherever you are, they should form local vigilantes. So like people like me now, if I'm called upon, I can offer my own advice to anybody, because if we allow Akoko to fall, definitely we are falling. We should all come together and salvage Akoko. The issue of security is not one person something. It's every stakeholder must be involved, so that the security can be okay. Yeah. The challenge is too much. It's enormous because, and like I said, guerrilla warfare or bandits, with the name, whatever name they call them, it's a very difficult something. But one of the most important things is that when we share intelligence support, try to know people who this person have not been seen this person here. And again, one thing in our land here that's powerful is that we are not cooperating. If a stranger come, maybe you are challenging that person. Instead of other person to support you, they will be running away from you. And you know that a tree does not make a forest. It is when you see people behind you, it is then you got both. But maybe in our leave that man, I know my hand no deal. See, I was wondering, I said they told me that one man had brought knife. If he brought knife now, you go back, you retreat from him. But that time we brought knife, maybe 2 or 3 of you were there. He cannot stab 3 of you
at the same time
and run away. So we should be bold enough, be courageous enough to see that when we see situation like that, we stand. So the area of security, like me, I'm ready. I always offer my advice to whoever comes my way.
I think that's good. Now, we recently, not quite long, we have, most of us know about Sunday Igboho.
Yeah.
Recently, he got the approval of the federal government to have a security outfit known as Irun Security Service or something like that. Now, Irun Security Service.
Yes.
Now, and Sunday Igboho said that he's planning to have his outfit across the southwest, even up to the local government level. If you are called upon, officer, will you be willing to join force with these people, or maybe for consultancy purpose?
Thank you for that question. You see, they did this. It was a welcome development, and because of the situation on ground, it's a welcome development actually. So, but like me too, if I'm called upon, if there's an area, maybe as a consultancy, I will be
willing to assist.
I'll be willing to assist.
Because most of the people that they are recruiting now, they are not trained personnel.
Yeah, of course.
So they will need your expertise in terms of training and all this.
Of course, I would be ready to offer my service. It's my nation, it's my local government. Nobody is above attack from all these bandits.
Thank you very much. Now, let's see if there is private security and we have the military or the police. Don't you think there could be clash of interest in pursuing the bandit? When a private organization is coming, a private security outfit is coming up, and the military, the police already trained, are deployed. Do you see any collaboration between these two?
Okay, thank you for underlining that collaboration. Yes. You see, this lack of synergy is the problem facing the security of today, because sometimes the right vary. It's not bad when all of them have a role to play. Every security, maybe private security, all this thing, but comes to sister forces, armed forces, police, and private organizations. But we're still lacking in this part of the world, especially Nigeria, because maybe the level of our exposure into issue of security. We shouldn't see ourselves as maybe I'm higher than this one. Or even though you see somebody, you're supposed to give that kudos that yes, this man has more training than you. We should not underrate such thing. But it's at that time when we know all these things. I know my level. This man is a soldier, this one is a police, this one is Air Force, this one is Navy. These people, they have rigorous training, and they have been there. So all this cyber will not be there now. If there's synergize, there is going to be a good thing. Even though this security outfits now. Okay, you can imagine in that Ondo State now. Was it not hunters, soldiers, all these people that went into that bush? So if they cooperate, we can defeat all these people. That's one thing that's my view over that.
Okay, thank you very much. No, in terms of security, we have intelligent gathering, yes. Then we have the defensive, then we have the offensive.
Yes.
Yes. Can you please explain these three stages? What do we mean by intelligent gathering?
Intelligent gathering
in the military or in the forces?
That intelligent gathering must be maybe not kinetic.
Yes.
When you talk of the offensive now, that's one is kinetic.
Yes.
You understand? So, but both works, because if you have good intelligence about things happening, you're able to know the time you go on offensive. when you have intelligence about people well, you know the time you have to go be on defensive. That gentlemen, be prepared. We are hearing that these people are coming. But now this time we want to go and see them. That's offensive. We are taking the battle to them. So all these things,
The intelligence will tell you to prepare.
To prepare.
Get yourself prepared.
Prepare.
They might come, or we want to go and face them.
Face them. So all is interwoven. They work together.
They are all what we call security in general.
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned kinetic and non-kinetic.
Non-kinetic.
I love that. That's interesting. Now, officer, before we go on this program, I will want to you know this is Akoko's program.
Yes.
Is there any relationship between you and some other retired officers that are of Akoko origin?
Well, since
vis-a-vis the Legion and the others.
Yes. I was part of the Legion. I normally go to this Okagbe, sometime in Ikare here. Yes. But the fact is that most of these people now, you see, the people of our area now, most that they left the army, who are still able, people who are still strong a little bit, they don't come home. The only people you made there, the elderly old soldiers who fought
in Second World War.
Second World War, maybe those people, what they are, though they normally come to that office. Because now if you want to involve 12 people in anything,
the agility is no longer there.
No longer there. So, and most of them don't even talk about how to do about the security. But there was a time I met one Air Commodore at that Okiagbe. Now he's a retired colonel. So, but and there are other people. There's one I met at this Akumba side. What they call that man? But we have never
come together. To
you know, the issue again is that officer men, you know that
the relationship
we see some
carry it. They still carry it.
They still carry that position.
Officer and
the other men. So, but if to say maybe as they come home now, I want to see all my people.
Yeah.
But some still say, how can I
descend
solo and be working with all those people? So that is the issue. But most of them, when you meet them, I remember when I met Rear Admiral, Rear Admiral, there was one man, Alade, at Onyi, because one of the guys took me to his place, but the man was very welcoming. He welcomed me when I introduced myself. I was happy. You are welcome. So I learned the man wanted to contest that time for one this thing. So the man really received me very well. So if there has never been opportunity for us to.
For most of you that are still agile to come together.
They are good, but some of them, maybe if you meet them, they will be
able to share their mind, their idea.
They can tell you this is what you do, this is what you do. Go and do this thing, because those people too, they are influential.
Yes.
Yes. Even though you do something, they can say yes. I'm
behind whatever he has done.
I'm the one that allowed him to go and do it.
So we'll be using this forum now to tell all our army officers, retired personnel, armed forces that have retired. This is a clarion call that we want you to come and assist us in Akoko. All of you that have been there, you've been in the battlefront, and you may not be in Akoko now, but you can influence this issue of security. And that's what the retired staff sergeant that we are interviewing today is trying to pass across to us. Sir, finally, before we go, if you have said it, but if you are called now to arrange or organize some retired armed officers that have retired that are still able, and other volunteers, will you be willing to lead a volunteer force, security volunteer force?
When if there is a room for that, if such thing is organized, if it's backed financially,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do with that fund. If
Yes.
it's backed financially, backed by maybe even the local government chairman or whoever, who are we? It's our contribution, and other people too will come out from there to assist.
Yes.
So you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We've been a wonderful time with, please mention your name again.
Tunde Akomolafe.
Yes. A retired
Staff Sergent.
Staff Sergent in the Nigerian Army.
Yeah.
You say you grew up.
Battle tested.
Yes, battle tested. Battle ready.
Battle ready.
Retired but not tired.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Before going, it is our tradition in Olola Akoko to tell us which of these days that you will never forget, that is so wonderful, your most memorable day in life. Say, this day I can never forget. It's, life experience is in two. We have the positive, we have the negative.
You see, me as a man, so secondly, because of I'm a musician also. Maybe because of those things, I never take life as maybe some people look at it. I look life so differently. Sometimes when I was talking to some people, I say I'm a naturalist. Because I believe that wherever we find ourselves, it's habitat, it's natural. That to see ourselves as a human being is natural. To see a group of animals gathering in somewhere is natural. But sometimes if we begin to look, many people will not look at those things because we are portion that we can talk, we can bet. Sometimes we just find ourselves in a group. It's nature. So like me now, every experience I've gotten, I'm always happy. I'm always happy. That's why some people, when they see me, when I came out of army, you don't behave like a soldier. I say, why would I come and behave like a soldier? What is the benefit? I see, I'm very happy always. So, has never been any experience I will tell you that it makes me be happy mostly. But what made me happy, I did the job. I came back successfully. I was able to see you and discuss with you as you are discussing with me. It's a big joy. It's a thing of joy. Because not all that people that went to that battle are here to
come back
to contribute, yes, to share the experience with you. That's my happiness.
Thank you very much.
Thanks much.
Growing up in Ipesi,
yes,
you should be able to speak Ipesi language.
Why
Please
not?
greet our people in Ipesi, and at the same time you greet them in Irun, so that they can know that you are here today on Olola Akoko.
Mo kí pẹ́pẹ́ yín o, mo kí gbogbo yín o, èrò ilẹ̀ ṣe o, mo kí pẹ́pẹ́ yín o, mo kí gbogbo yín o, èrò ilẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ni o.
Ní ti Irun.
Irun.
Yókùn o.
Yókùn o, yàrá o. So, thank God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My officer, it's been a pleasure having you on this program today.
Yeah.
I know when next we call on you, because the issue of security is a continuous issue now.
Of course.
We'll be discussing it. And also, since you said you'll be willing to assist in whatever area that you will be ready to help. So I want our viewers all over the world, if you are interested in the officer helping us in one way or the other in terms of security, because of security, we won't ask him to give his number, but you can always contact Valiant Olola Akoko. We will get in touch with him so that if there is any development, then even privately, he's ready to organize security people to secure our neighborhoods. He's willing, just as he have said that he will be willing. So you just come up, let's people of Akoko, dignitaries that want to be conscious of security, we want to engage him, let us engage him. For his engagement, please contact Valiant Olola Akoko. We will get in touch with him and we'll be able to arrange it privately
You know, security issue is a private issue. Thank you very much for your viewing. And officer, we wish you all the best, long life and prosperity in Jesus' name.
I wish you the same.
Thank you very much. You are blessed.
Thank you.